Locharan all my life. When I was 17 I started an apprenticeship in the garage. I'm one of the very few that stayed here. A lot of people moved away and then couldn't move back because of the lack of housing and work. Well, we lived in a house for years, me and 4 pals, and then the lady decided to sell it. I went onto the council list and was told I wasn't even close to the point because I didn't have any kids, I was in full-time employment, etc. So I had to buy a caravan and put it behind the garage, living it for 9 years. I just wanted my own place. I didn't want to be staying with my parents, working with my dad and then living with him. So I had no other choice. I couldn't leave the garage. It was just me and my dad. I couldn't just up sticks and leave him. So this caravan came up, so I had to buy it and move it in. The water would freeze for probably maybe a week or so, depends how bad the winter was. I had to do a lot of work to insulate it and put the wee extension on because it had no kitchen. Council selling the houses off years ago and not rebuilding anymore. Instead of investing it into building more houses, there was houses getting sold for £20,000 20, 30 years ago, and now they're going for 160, 170,000. You're never going to get a mortgage to buy a house. So you're talking land, 90,000 for a plot. They won't give you the mortgage till it's wind and watertight. My pal and his missus moved in for 4 years, they stayed in it. They had nowhere. And then a house came up for sale and they managed to scrape a mortgage to buy it. But the amount of people that had phoning and stopping in when they knew it was free, 15, 20, desperate. It's just sad that people have still got to live in caravans at this time of life. Unfortunately, I was given the chance to buy a bit of land off somebody I knew. So they sold me some land and I built a house about 5 years ago. But I still know the situation, how bad it is in Locharan. Councils need to change their policies. You find a lot of people from down south will come up and buy a house here, maybe stay in it for 2 weeks of the year, and then they'll go back home and they'll lie empty, or they'll do holiday lets to make money out of it. Which is, it's all right, but they're not paying second council tax or anything on it. The Scottish Government need to just stop keeping everything down in the south. Edinburgh, Glasgow, Inverness even. 700 houses apparently getting built in Inverness. Inverness has got enough houses, I would have said. The landowners have to stop being so selfish and greedy. They're always complaining how there's no youngsters left in the area. Council should work with the landowners to try and get some land just to build houses for youngsters or families. So that's why a lot of people are moving away to Inverness and Glasgow's and Edinburgh's. They're just tired of fighting to get somewhere to stay.